know that the average energy consumption in the non-residential sector is at least 40% larger than in the residential sector, and that more than 50% of this energy consumption comes from offices and retail trade buildings. So, why is it like this? Well, it's partly due to the fact that many professional organizations dealing with real estate meet challenges in proper energy management of their facilities. We all expect nice thermal comfort and daylight and lighting in our offices, but these demands require energy. Energy that quite often, unfortunately, is overconsumed because companies, they mostly focus on how much energy they use, but they also lack deeper insight on how and when the energy is consumed. So, what can we do about that? Nowadays, I use my energy to study how real estate organizations can use IT systems to get deeper insight on energy management and thereby improve energy performance in their buildings. My point is that IT systems, in combination with valid consumption data, can be used to improve energy management in real estate organizations. However, the road to getting there is quite complex, since successful IT implementation involves many different stakeholders. The aim of my story here today is to demonstrate how integrated workplace management system, or just called IWMS, and energy management system, EMS, can be used for improving energy management. This story that I'm going to talk about here today is based on field observations and document studies provided during the implementation of these systems in a public real estate organization in Denmark. My story today is about the Danish Building and Property Agency called Bygningsstyrelsen, or just Bygst, who is currently in the process of implementing IWMS and EMS. Bygst was established a few years ago by consolidation of several governmental agencies and is therefore still undergoing organizational changes. The agency has a core business to provide offices and research environments for its customers, such as ministries, universities, police, and the courts. Bygst, they solve their tasks by owning and renting out buildings to the state institutions. The agency has over 300 employees that manage 1,800 leases covering more than 4 million square meters of building area. About 1.2 million square meters are private leases and public-private partnerships. 2 million square meters are used by the universities, and approximately 800,000 square meters are office buildings. The agency has a characteristics of a silo organization, which means that each department functions as an individual unit. And the employees spend therefore a lot of time in maintaining many diverse IT systems. Their current IT system landscape is diverse due to former reorganizations, different employee needs, working cultures, and local IT solutions emerged over many years before the consolidation. This unfortunately also means that the same type of data about buildings is updated individually in each system that they have currently, which leads to missing coordination and poor data quality. Bygst therefore needs more consolidated IT system landscape that can reduce the amount of IT systems, but also to secure consistent data and consistent and valid data across the entire organization. So, as you can see it here, the strategic goal is to move away from this silo organization and build up a strong data-driven knowledge organization. By implementing IWMS and EMS, Bygst wants to combine data, knowledge, and professional experience to change the organization and deliver better customer service. It's important to mention here that Bygst does not consider this implementation as a definite IT project, but more as an organizational change process consisting of several minor implementation projects. And one of them is energy management. So when it comes to energy management, the aim is to ensure valid energy data and increased employee satisfaction with new IT systems, but also to provide better customer service and deliver energy savings for the customers. The design solution that you see in findings is developed to support different stakeholder needs on energy management inside and outside of BÜXT. The design solution includes 3 parts: IWMS, EMS, and web service solution. IWMS is a master system on building data, and EMS manages consumption data and meter readings and does data analysis, visualization, and reporting. Web service solution is an add-on module to EMS and displays individual consumption for BÜXT tenants and their facilities managers. Not to forget them. What you also can see in the model is that this EMS solution is used mainly by BÜXT energy specialists that need deep insight on energy performance in each lease unit, building, and property. The consumption readings were earlier collected in different IT systems by using data loggers, automatic meter readings, and manual meter readings. This reading process caused data inconsistency because of different reading formats, different data frequencies, and also because of technical failures. Today, 95% of electricity, 65% of heating, and 35% of water consumption in office buildings is reported directly to EMS from the utility companies by remote readings, and this implementation process is still ongoing. So, by combining data from IWMS and EMS, EMS can also calculate energy consumption for each tenant and provide KPIs like consumption per square meter on different building levels, from lease unit to buildings and to properties. IWMS receives aggregated monthly consumption data from EMS and calculates greenhouse gas emissions. This data is available to relevant employees at BÜXT for reporting purposes on strategic level. The customers and their facilities managers on the other side, they have access to their individual energy consumption through the web service solution, where they can log in and see their heating, electricity, and water consumption. And they can actually also compare it with the expected consumption. So, even though the systems will first be fully implemented by the end of this year, we have observed that several goals for energy management are already realized. For example, the agency and their customers in office buildings have now access to valid energy data that is provided from by the utility companies, and the agency also provides better customer service through this new web service solution. As you can see in the right bottom corner, the facilities managers and the customers have now deeper insight on energy consumption and can, for instance, see how much energy is used during working hours, outside of working hours, and in weekends. In this specific case, you can see, for instance, that 42% of electricity in this office building is used outside of working hours, which encourages for further analysis of energy performance in this office building. So, to summarize, implementing new IT systems plays a key role in the organizational change at BÜXT. The implementation of IWMS and EMS is used for standardization of business processes and is expected to improve interoperability, transparency, and also data reliability. In the end, there are 2 things that I would like to highlight from our research paper. First one is that when implementing new IT systems in facilities management, think about which business processes they need to support and how they are actually going to do it. Do you need the system to be designed for your current practice or maybe for your future needs? A benefit realization map that we have in our research paper could be a useful tool in the implementation process. And last thing that I have here is that by implementing these systems, real estate organizations can improve energy management, but these systems alone, they are not some magic wands that can do all the magic for you. Both providers and customers, they must put a lot of effort in the implementation process to make this story become successful. Thank you.